check. Check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the First Church of Cannabis. Please rise and welcome the Grand Poobah, Bill Levin.
And we'd like to thank the One Love Orchestra, especially the drummer tonight who's on beat. That was awesome. Thank you, One Love Orchestra. All right, welcome to the First Church of Cannabis. Hello, my name is Bill Levin. It's a beautiful Wednesday night, and I'm glad to have you all here. I'd like to thank you all for coming. A lot of you I haven't seen in here, so surprised me. Some new faces. It's a beautiful thing. Oh yeah, hello internet people. Hey Shane, how are you? Thanks, we got your note. We're going to do your testimonial. Yes, sir. If you write at this address, we will respond. All right, what we do here first is a simple prayer. Come on, stand up. It takes 3 seconds. It's real easy to learn. All right, we say 3 words. These 3 words are not in our daily vocabulary enough. George Carlin's 7 words are, but the 3 most important words in the world are not. I highly urge you to use them more often. I'm going to say these words. You repeat them after me. We're going to do it 5 times. And you turn in any direction you want, a quarter turn each time. And the last time you point up. So please repeat after me. I love you! 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 There you go. That's how you get the love generator going. You get a little bit of love in the room. You let everybody else know that you're in love. I love you all. Sit down, relax, have fun. If you see a balloon in your seat, throw it to the other guys. That's what it's here for. All right, things are falling. Okay, hi to the internet people, the I love you prayer, and let's do the candles. We have 7 candles, and being Canitarians, it gives us 7 focal points of the week. The 7 focal points are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or live, love, laugh, learn, create, grow, teach. We're learning. That's why we're at church on Sunday. On Wednesday. On Sunday, it's live. Go out and live your life. Live your life. Do what you want to do. Don't be holding to a company or another organization. You know, go out and live your life. Who would like to light the candles? Anybody? Oh, come on. Come on up. Seriously. We allow you to play with fire here. It's a good thing. Although, we have matches right now. That's a good question. Comedians, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. Jerry.
He's popping
You
corn.
damn comedians have taken our holy lighters.
Oh, no.
Yes, there were 2 holy lighters. One had a holy light on the holy lighter. It was a flashlight lighter. They're no longer here. Yeah. That's what happens when you let comedians in the house. Oh, look, more people. Hi. Thank you. Drum rolls. Your temple didn't have a rim shot. All right, thank you. There you go. And no, we got one more candle. Yeah, one more. This is the Pinnacles of Cannabis. This right here. This is made from the leftover wax of all these. And yeah, there's a thing in there. Yeah, any way you want to do it. But this stands for food, fuel, fiber, medicine, and pleasure, you know, the good part of the plant. And we like to send love out to everybody on the West Coast who's harvesting now. We love you. Enjoy your basking in big barns filled with plants, wondering how in ever earth are you going to cut them all down and trim them. My heart goes out to you folks. Thank you. You did an awesome job. God bless you, man. No, that's cool. Sammy! Hi. Ah, good. Sammy has this basket we try to fill. We put money in it so we can pay the bills around here. We appreciate anything you could throw into it. Yay, Sammy. All right, an interesting thing came up today. Instead of doing the sermon on somebody's birthday, somebody said, Bill, you don't bring up God in church a lot. And it's like, yeah, I do all the time. I say I love you. If I put God as a description, I have automatically gone to a male gender. Okay? I believe that God is love. Okay? Love, we all understand. Come on, we all know love. We all have love. The first puppy, the first kitten, the first, boyfriend or girlfriend who kissed you right back here on the, right here, first time wet kiss on the back of the neck. Whoa, tingles all over the body, goosebumps, right? We all know love. We all know, mom's cocoa and all that good stuff. That's a universal feeling. It is not defined as a he or a she. It is defined as one great, an omnipotent feeling, one omnipotent power. So in this church, we celebrate love in life's great adventure. So if you want to say we celebrate God in life's great adventure, you can say that, but truly we celebrate love in life's great adventure. Because every day you never know what's going to happen. You could be sitting in your office and poof, people would walk in who you just wouldn't believe. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my rant. Carry love in your heart, because when you do and you send it out, we have a moment of silence here where we send out a prayer of love. Our prayers are focusing on the love that we all know we have. We all have love. We all understand it. We focus on that goodness. We focus on that light that is here in the center of our heart. And we try just to make it grow and glow brighter. When you're praying, what do? You concentrate on something. You think real hard about it. You really, really think hard about it. Concentrate on being Iron Man, having that great power of love just glow out of your chest. Okay? Because there's people who need that power of love, that need that healing power of love that we can give generously because we all carry it with us. So let's follow up. Let's follow up and do. No, we're going to do that, and then we do that. Okay, yeah, let's follow up and do testimonials. And one of the testimonials this week is from our friend Shane. Hi, Shane. Shane's from Ohio. Shane writes us. Shane's testimonial. Greetings from the Buckeye State. I'm Shane, and I love you all. We love you, Shane. I love you all. Thank you for sending out love towards my mother, Susan Wood. Please do so again. Well, hey, Susan Wood, we love you. Susan 1, 2, 3, I love you. I love you, Susan Woods. Hey, that was great. Okay. Susan Woods. Please do so again. In a month's time, her eye doctor said that she was on the verge of going blind, and saying it will be, and now they're saying it'll be 30 years before she goes blind. So they went from going blind instantly to 30 years. So maybe the power of faith and all the love is on her side. She told her doctor, great, I'll be dead in 30 years. All right, so her eyes are doing better. I continue to share my house with others because it's needed. So bravo, Shane. We're proud of you. What else do we have here? While buying flea medicine at the vet today, the receptionist mistakenly gave me an extra tube. Instead of cheating her, I returned it to her and told her, as a Canatarian, I don't take advantage of people. I told her to look it up. She was thankful and said she would. Right on, dude. Canatarian.org. If anybody has any questions, that's where you can find them. Oh, and this is good. Shane, I love you. Let me say, before I read this, Shane, I really love you, man. P.S. If anybody's interested in a free anal pap smear, I am a shade tree gynecologist, and we would be happy to do this for anyone in the congregation. Thank you, Shane. Next time I'm in Ohio, we'll be sure to look you up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's from Shane. May the power of Farrah compel you. That was almost as quick as Derby. All right, who would like to come up and give a testimonial? I mean, whoa, there's a whole bunch of people who just snuck in over here. I got the lights down. Hi. Hi, welcome. I didn't get to hug you when I came in. I'll get you on the way out. Come on up, Neil. Let's show everybody how this is done.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Hi, y'all. I'm Neil, and I love y'all. Been an interesting week. Went to the Moody Blues concert last night, and I think I got a couple of chakras cleaned out. Great show. They're just as good as they've ever been. Been a very good week. Managed to take a whole lot of pictures. Managed to, last week I was able to photograph the new buffalo that are in Indiana. If you haven't seen them, take a trip up past Lafayette up to Morocco, Indiana. The Nature Conservancy they've introduced new buffalo to Indiana. Indiana used to have more buffalo. It's part of our state seal even. You know, before we meet again here next Wednesday night, we're going to decide on some leadership. Allegedly, leadership. We're going to put people in office. Please be careful. If you haven't voted early yet, vote by November 8th. That's next Tuesday. We have a chance to put people in office in Indiana who will re-legalize our favorite plant. If we don't do this, we're going to wait a whole lot longer. Please go out and vote. If you want to, Indiana Normal has done a candidate survey on those candidates who favor relegalization. And if you go to inormal.org, it's inorml.org, you can find it there and track down your candidate. Those who responded, we couldn't make people respond to it. We did get a lot of response. Most of them are positive, which we expected, but just make a good decision when you vote to make sure that we can get relegalization. In Indiana, we got people sick and dying. We got to stop that now. Thank you. I love you all.
Oh, it's one of those silent nights. Come on up, Sammy. I love you, babe. We still need to get kazoos for when the band doesn't show up.
Hi, Bill.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Hi, guys, I'm Sammy.
Hi, Sammy. I love you.
I love you all, too. So, I've been doing pretty good lately with my anxiety, and that makes me happy. It's finally getting under control, and it's not controlling me right now. And things are kind of falling into place really well in my life. I'm possibly have a job with my step-grandpa in his painting business, I think. And is making good money, possibly, and I think I'm going to be able to transfer to Naropa next January if things work out in the way I'm hoping they will. So things are finally like falling into place and going the way I want them, and it's finally happening after like 2 years of it not happening. And I'm really excited to go to Naropa because it's going to be a much better school in place for me to be instead of Indiana, because I'm sorry, I hate Indiana. It's in Boulder, Colorado, by the way, if I didn't tell you guys that. Other than that, I'm glad I'm here tonight, and I love you all. Have a good day. Love you too, Bill.
Bravo. Oh, Gary. Well, howdy. How you doing? Yeah, I do this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gary. Love you.
I love you.
Love y'all. Glad to see some familiar faces. There's some new people out there. I want to reflect real quick. About 20 years ago, actually, I hope the statute of limitations is out on this, what I say, but we'll find out for sure. But about 20 years ago, I was sitting up northwest Indiana, about half an hour south of Michigan, Lake Michigan. I had a nice homestead. My kids were young, and I was too. So I sat around that summer, and my cousin David, right over there, he's sitting right at the end, right over here, David, right there. He come up to visit me, and what happened was I actually went out and I got a pound of weed, So I don't know about statute of limitations, but I grabbed the pound and I set it right on my table. And I told him, we're going to sit here the whole summer and we're going to smoke this. And, well, needless to say, it didn't last the whole summer, but we did smoke it all, you know. But at that time, he was going through a time in his life and he was figuring out things for himself. So he became a Christian, born again Christian, or whatever, at that point, accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior there, and which I was pretty proud of that. So, you know, cannabis was used in that factor. You know, not saying that, you know, because you smoke a pound of weed, you're going to know who, whatever your creator is, but I'm just touching point on that. There's people over there that you see over here as well. They're neighbors that help because it's needed. I've been through a stressful time in the last few months, especially last month. Stress-free right now as this minute, but they helped me out. There was actually an instance where there was someone that was actually homeless in the back of my pickup truck for 2 days. I didn't know this, but they did. They took the person out and got him home, you know, got him back on track and stuff like that. But that was kind of weird. You know, being on the internet and TV and stuff, we get some weird people, you know, coming in and out. You know, got to admit that. But, well, I might be weird myself, I guess, but that works, you know. But we'll see about comedy as well. But, you know, no, I just want to acknowledge there's friends out there that helped me as well. For the newcomers here, you know, if you have a good testimony, you just stand up, say something good. And if you're not comfortable, that's okay. It's like walking a green mile for the first second. You know, once you get up here, words start flowing. But any kind of positive experience in your life is welcome here, because it's not only for us to hear and share, but the people out there really need it for their hearts, you know, and that's why we're up here doing this. And, you know, we're activists for legalization. So we got to teach each other more about CBD, CBAs, and THC that kills cancer. And that way we can live long lives, and our children can live even longer and healthier lives. And today also I want to reflect real quick, get nature into your daily routine. I had a chance to stop by a friend's house. Bill's home today, just for a split second. And the goats and everything was out there. And for my cousin to see that, that was pretty neat. He kind of looked at me, my cousin did. He's from Cincinnati. So he looks at me and he says, "You can have all this in the city?" Well, I don't think so, but Bill can. You know, so, you know, it works out good. But, yeah, everything's going good now. So keep positive vibes and keep loving your heart and just keep moving forward. That's all I ask, you know. Love you guys all. So.
Good. Ah. Hi. Pretty good. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you doing well?
I'm doing wonderful.
You know how to do this?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Steven. I love you guys. I just got this great opportunity. This organization called Earthwatch. They kind of dabble in like everything that's like non-theistic help around the world. So it's like non-church sanctioned, which is like super cool. And here in January, I'm going to Uganda, and I'm gonna help some contractors out there dig some wells. So I'll be there for like 6 months in Uganda. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys.
Bravo, man. That's awesome. When you go, take some Canitarian booklets and pass them out. Hi. Hey, we were translated into what was it? The Igbo language, which is somewhere down in Nigeria, I believe. Yeah, they translated the Deity Dozen in 27 different languages, and when it got down to the Igbo language, I said, "What is that?" And it's a tribal language of a nomadic tribe in Nigeria, and it's the language they've been speaking for, since time immemorial. Never heard of it, but they seem to know it well. Anyway, anybody in Igbo land, hi. Anybody else going to come up? Come on. Jerry, you look funny. Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, our in-house comedian, Mr. Jerry Goebel, one of the funniest people on earth.
Yay! Hi, I'm Jerry. I love you guys. And I'm a huge football fan too, by the way. That's music. No, actually, I didn't do sports. They usually were beating the hell out of me. So anyway, that's past trauma. Well, that worked out in the sound cue, didn't it? So nice to, hi. My name is Jerry. I'm the popcorn guy. I hope you guys enjoyed popcorn if you wanted it. I was working real hard. Say success, man. I get success. I'll take it where I can get it. Seriously, you got to. Really, you drive yourself crazy. Everybody wants to be perfect and blah, 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 blah. Just give me one job. Let me get that job right. Give me a pat on the back. I feel good. You know what I mean? Get through my day. I've been doing some editing. I'm also the repository of all footage here at the church, so I've been making all sorts of footage, mostly incriminating evidence, it seems like lately. But it's funny, and that's what's, jail time for a laugh. It's worth it to me. So I've been editing some old punk rock tapes. Charles, what's his last name? Muncie? Is it Charles? Charles Muncie? Yeah. Okay, so he brought a whole bunch of videotapes he'd forgotten, and he recorded them in 88 and 89, really, really old stuff, old punk rock stuff, old Zero Boys, Ramones 88. It's all videotape stuff, and he just forgot about it. You could do that, right? So anyway, so he just showed up with his box and he said, do what you can with it. So I've been reconditioning it and getting it together. So it's coming together. I'm going to call it Punk Underground. I like it. It's because it's going to be dirty VHS video footage. If you've ever seen VHS footage transferred to digital, it ain't clean. You know you're watching something that's been altered. You know it because Dee Dee's head's gone in most of those shots because it's a lot of VHS, but the music's good. So we got that going, and we got a good show for the Comedy Grinder this week. I had a guy fall out. Biggest problem I have is guys want to show up, and then there's complications, and it's always at the last minute, and it really kills you because it's some of these guys are pulling a half an hour, and I'll BS for better part of 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day, but man, an hour, I'll do 45 today just to fill time. Anyway, but we got a great show. I got Back's Dad coming back, and there's this dude named Chuck Bronson who's an LA comic. He's coming from coast to coast. He's just working all these gigs, and he was coming through town. He's like, anybody got an open mic? And I was like, hell yeah. And and he's an actual guy you'd pay to see. And I caught him on the fly coming through town, which is really cool. I got to say, it's been really cool booking the show here. If you get a chance to come out and see it, please check it out. If you don't want to come here and be seen, and that's perfectly acceptable too, we have it online. We're streaming all of this stuff, so you can check it out live as it happens, or we archive it. And it's just a really good time. And also, I'd just like to say to anybody out here or anybody out in internet land, if you have a venue that you would like to do a fundraising drive for Standing Rock, please let me know. I will get comedians to you and have a show, and we will raise money and get supplies to take to Standing Rock. We did one load earlier, I think it was August. September 16th, yeah, okay, so we did a shipment. We sent a whole bunch of stuff up there. We had a bunch of food supplies, and we sent about a half a pallet of food. And we sent rolling papers, which was really cool. Because that was we stuck them in there and put our mailing label on. Just kind of was hey man, we're solidarity. So if you have a venue, you want to do some fundraising, please let me know. You can contact me either through the church, or if you can't find me, really, you're not trying. There's train wrecks all over town, people pointing in my direction, going, there it is, that's that guy there. Jerry Goebel at jerry.goebel@yahoo.com. It's even that complicated to find me. So let me know if you want to raise some money, if you want to do it. I'm down. I can get you the bodies. We got to do something. Things are getting tight, and it's going to be a long winter. So anyway, thank you guys. One love.
In the heart and soul of this building, Granny J. Hi, baby. This is the woman who keeps it all together under this roof. I love you. Here.
I love you too. I'm Granny J, and I love all of you. And I'm probably going to rant a little bit this evening because I'm really angry this week, and that's something that happens when something tears up my heart. I spent a lot of years of my life studying with Native Americans. I studied with medicine men and women. I studied with chiefs. I studied with people who had no real position other than they were a member of the tribe. And I did that with the Seminole, the Cherokee, the Lakota, and the Navajo. So what I see at Standing Rock tears my heart. This is private land. A foreign oil company come in who made a deal with North Dakota. And if that pipeline bursts, and bear in mind they used the cheapest pipe they could bid with and win, it will destroy the Missouri River, it will destroy the Mississippi River, and it will destroy a lot of tributaries to it and all the soil. Coming and living in white society as opposed to native society is very different because it's a totally different way of thinking. Native Americans believe that every thought is a prayer. Can you imagine? Every thought that goes through your head is a prayer to the Great Spirit, to Wakantanka, to Tinkashila. Doesn't matter what you call it, it's prayer. What I see in white society today tears my heart apart. I've cried so much I don't think my eyes are going to heal for a while. This campaign, this political campaign that's gone on for 2 frickin' years is tearing families and communities apart. It's changed the way people treat one another. If you read Facebook at all, you see public shaming and calling people out and putting people's personal business out. And I don't know what motivates that. I don't understand it. Is that somebody who has to tear everybody else down in order to feel like a human being? I don't understand it. At Standing Rock right now, they came in and they took all of the sacred religious items and they threw them on the ground. Once an eagle feather hits the ground, it's desecrated. They tore the bridge out so the elder women and men could not climb over to the other side and climb on the hill and pray. They used rubber bullets and mace and God only knows what else against people who were praying. You see, when the Dakota Lakotas decided to do this winter camp, they went into prayer and in council with all the elders in the tribe. And everybody prayed about this situation. And Spirit told them to go. You go, you take no weapons, you take no alcohol, you take no drugs. It is a prayer camp. You are never to break the prayer, no matter what happens. And so what I see is religious persecution. As the head of the oil company whose project this is said, they're just dirty people and they have a spirit religion that means nothing. To me, that's white privilege and Christian privilege. I don't know when we decided in this country that only Christians got to decide what was right. It tears my heart. And I warn you all now, what happens there could happen to any segment of this society if we allow it to do it. And if you think I'm wrong, I will bet you money, because I was speaking with Jerry Goebel back in July, and we were talking about everything that went on in the world, and I said the one thing that nobody's paying any attention to is Native American genocide. And we talked about it for a long time, and I said I can feel it coming. It's going to come again. And by September, it was in full flame. I want very much to continue to help Standing Rock, and I hear a lot of people say, I stand with Standing Rock. Well, do me a favor, stand up, donate, help organize something that raises money for these people. Because if they annihilate the Lakota and the Dakota Sioux, they do it to all of us eventually. So may your prayers be heard, and I'll quit ranting. I love you all.
Bravo. Hi, Mark. Boy, you know, without music, this is where we need the kazoos. Always back to Happy Tree Friends. All right, that's it. Yeah, let's turn it satanic red. Is that it? Are we done with testimonials for the day? All right, ladies and gentlemen out on the internet, if you have a testimonial you would like to mail in, please send them in to this address. Is that there? Scotty, is that coming off on your camera?
Put it at the pulpit.
Put it at the pulpit. There?
Much better.
It's all right.
Hang on.
Oh.
Get better light on it. Thank you.
No, it works. It's interactive. Hi, it's an interactive broadcast. We hold up this sign and people send us letters. Who knew? Cool. That's it for the testimonials. Let's get back to the power of love and the power of healing for a minute. What we're going to do here is we're all going to focus on that happy spot, that powerful spot, that loving spot, that one thing we all have in common, that love for family, that love for pets, that just the feeling of love. We're going to focus on it. We're going to concentrate on it. We're going to try to make it expand. And we're going to try to make it shoot out our chest through the roof of this building. And what we're going to do is we're going to send love to people for many reasons. Some of the people we're going to be sending love to is, well, Nina for a easy transition. Susan Wood, Nancy Bohannon, Desiree, Tony, Aubrey, Anita, Lefa, Mallory, Brooklyn, Danny Thompson, Claude, Steve, Shane, Brad, Jeff and Angela Derby. Let's all focus on love and let's focus on helping these people with our full heart. In love's name, amen. Ba-dum-bum. All right, now we have the auto prayer. What's the auto prayer, you ask? Otto was a comedian who was famous in our town, who was a very positive person. He unfortunately passed on from cancer, and he was cured there for a while. He had cannabis oil and regular access to it, and he was perfectly healthy. We ran out of supply, and he passed on. Pretty much it in a nutshell. And this is his prayer. It's real nice, it's real fun, real positive. Be nice to as many people as you can. It's absolutely free. I'll be nice to you, and you'll be nice to me. Just like Tag, if we start tonight, tomorrow will be a better world. Ladies and gentlemen, Otto the Comic. All right, let me explain this. Otto had a dinger in his comedy act. We got a bigger dinger to, show our love for Otto, so that's why we have the ding, ding, ding. Now what do we do? Oh, the most important thing. Church announcements. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Warren, our church counselor, is always available to talk if you have any questions, theories, if you want to get a used car. He's good, seriously. Hey, a lot of Canatarians need cars. We go to Gary. We're looking to take donations. We're taking donations for the homeless here, as we do every year. We'll take coats, we'll take clothes, we'll take food, we'll take dry goods, we'll take camping gear. We also need a shed, a 12-foot ladder, commercial-grade carpet, a shed again, and paint. Friday night is Comedy Grinder. At 8 o'clock every Friday night, we have free comedy here. Jerry already plugged it, so I'm stepping all over that again. We need volunteer to help with church duties. Please see Granny J. Yoga sign-up is going on for Thursday night, 5:45 to 7 p.m. Please sign up in the outer lobby. Sunday afternoon Comedy 101 training is on or off? That's on. It's on. Okay. Sunday afternoon. You too, if you want to learn comedy and training and timing and all that good stuff. $20 a lesson. Mr. Jerry Goebel will teach you how to be funny. And that's it for the time being, I think. Let's shoot over to the Deity Dozen and close this out. What is this? Ah. Sorry. Eve Shaw, I love you wherever you are. Just found the note. Deity Dozen. I'm going to read these off and then you repeat them back to me. Practice these in your daily adventures in life and please teach others to do the same. Number 1, don't be an asshole. Treat everyone with love as an equal. See, doesn't that make you feel better to say that in church? There you go. The day starts with your smile every morning when you get up, wear it first. Help others when you can, not for money, but because it's needed. Treat your body as a temple. Do not poison it with poor quality foods and sodas. Do not take advantage of people. Do not intentionally hurt anything. Never start a fight, only finish them. Grow food, raise animals, get nature into your daily routine. Do not be a troll on the internet. Respect others without name calling and being vulgarly aggressive. I'm sorry. Biting my tongue over a Jerry comment. Spend at least 10 minutes a day just contemplating life in a quiet space. Protect those who cannot protect themselves. Laugh often, share humor, have fun in life, be positive. Doggone it. All right, here we go. We're going to do it in segments. Cannabis, the healing plant, is our sacrament. It brings us closer to ourselves and others. Cannabis, the healing plant, is our sacrament. It brings us closer to ourselves and others. It is our fountain of health, our love, curing us from illness and depression. We embrace it with our whole heart and spiritually, individually, and as a group. It is our fountain of health, our love, curing us from illness and depression. We embrace it with our whole heart and spirit, individually and as a group. All right, so when we get this little issue worked out with the state, this is where we would open up the official cannabis sacrament box from the First Church of Cannabis, and we would pass out what we expect to be about a quarter pound per service in pre-rolls. And once everybody got it, we would all light it, and we would say, one toke, one smile, one love, amen. And we would smoke this down until we are finished with it because it's our holy sacrament. And it will bring us closer to ourselves and closer to others. And then we're going to go out to the fellowship and have punch and cookies. So that's how that works. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We had a great week. I look forward to seeing you here next week. Do what you can to share love, smiles. Be a smile harvester. Go out this week and create as many smiles as you can. And I want to throw some love out to Lorenzo Arredondo. He's Arredondo. There he is, Arredondo. He's running for office here in the state, State Attorney General. Good, solid guy. So, Lorenzo, we love you.
That list